Shut up and sit down.
All right. Well, serving his second term for the people of Ann Arbor is this next guest. He's the Democratic floor leader and also the sexiest man in the House. I'd like to welcome Representative Yousef Rabhi to the 2020 Digital Hash Bash broadcast.
Well, thank you for that kind introduction. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, we're good.
Awesome. Very good. Well, hey, thanks for doing this. This is a fantastic event. And obviously, you know, I wish I could be, you know, with all of you, but obviously we all need to stay safe right now. So thank you for having this digital event. So, you know, obviously we've been working on a lot over the last year. You know, when it comes to cannabis in Lansing, we have, you know, a lot of work to do still, you know, under the new legal framework that we have with the passage of Proposal 1. You know, and I just want to shout out Jeff Irwin, who's going to be on the phone a little bit, or on the call a little bit later today. Who's done a lot of fantastic work in this arena. You know, some of the bills that we've been working on are, you know, legislation to deschedule cannabis in state law, and also we've been working on legislation to expand plant counts so that growers can actually grow more cannabis under the current licensing guidelines. But one of the things that I've been really passionate about and working on in Lansing is the issue of, you know, criminal justice reform. I think last year at Hash Bash, one of my favorite, you know, things that was said was from my former colleague, now the mayor of Flint, Sheldon Neely, who said, we freed the weed, now we have to free the people. And there's a lot of work that we have to do there. And so one of the things that I've been working on over the last year is on a package of bills around expungement. We'd like to see that package of bills go a little bit further for cannabis related crimes, you know, and so we are working really hard to change our criminal justice framework in the state of Michigan, you know, to make sure that we have, you know, that we are not beyond, you know, the passage of Proposal 1, that we're actually looking at ways to, you know, clear those criminal records so that people can get back in the workforce, so that there isn't this, you know, cycle of recidivism that we see. And we just have to keep fighting for that criminal justice reform. And that's one of the big things that I'm working on right now in Lansing. But, you know, with one of the things that I wanted to remark on is with this, you know, COVID epidemic that is happening, you know, one of the things that we really should be looking at doing is letting people out of jail. With all the people that are in our prison system right now on cannabis related crimes in particular, we need to be releasing those people from the prison setting, where it is going to be extremely dangerous for them as it pertains to this current, you know, COVID epidemic. We need to get them out of the prison setting and, you know, back into their homes or into, you know, the community, so that they can shelter in place like the rest of us are doing. This is a public health crisis, and this is where I think the public health crisis meets the, you know, demand that a lot of the folks on the phone have been making for many years, that we change our criminal justice system around, you know, the war on drugs and all that's going on with, you know, the continued criminalization of cannabis. We need to get people out of jail. We need to free the people. And I want to thank everybody on the call for the work that they've been doing in that space. And thanks for having me on.
Excellent. Great job. And thank you very much for all the work that you do in the legislature. I know it's difficult to be a Democrat in 2020 Michigan.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for saying that. And thanks for having me.